In this video, we're going to check out the second version of Blocksy theme. Hi, my name is Stratos and I create video tutorials about WordPress. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. In a few days, the second version of the Blocksy theme will be launched, and I asked for a beta version just to create this video. Let's start by going into the GitHub, and this is the Blocksy page. So we have the beta 16 changelog. Keep in mind that we are currently in beta 25, so they may add some things as well. This is the theme changelog, and then we have the companion free changelog, and then the companion pro plugin changelog. As you can see, it's a pretty big list. We have things that they have added. These are the new things. We have improvements, and also we have some things that they have fixed as well. Now let's go to the website that we're going to play with. This is a website that I have installed the beta second version, and I have also another with the latest 1.9.8, which is currently the latest, just for a comparison. So we're going to start with the Blocksy dashboard, and we're going to start with the home tab. As you can see here, we have the customizer shortcut. This is the first version, and this is how we used to work with that. We have the color options, then we can go to the options. Basically, it will open up the customizer and we can change the color options that we want. If we scroll down, we can see that we have the submit a support ticket and join Facebook links. Let's go now into the second version, and we'll see that things are a little bit different. As you can see, we have 3 columns, but this column has the Facebook community link, video tutorials links, knowledge base, which is basically the documentation, and then the support link. And here into the options, we have in every option and documentation link directly here. So you can click for the color options link here in documentation. It will open up the documentation immediately to the color page here. So you can read about the colors and everything that you can change into the customizer. I think that this is a great add-on because I have found myself in a situation that I was wondering if the option here can do the things that I want to do, and I had to go directly into the website, go into the documentation and search there for the color options in order to find what I want. But here I have just a link that I can click and read all about that. Let's continue with the starter site. Here I don't see any differences beside the title that is color black instead of gray. So you can see that now it's dark. Next thing is extensions, and I think that this is the one that they improved the most. The first version had 2 tabs, free extension and pro extension, where you can switch between those and activate the extensions that you want to. Then if you activate something, let's go for the free extensions and the newsletter subscribe. I'm going to activate that, and then I will get a pop-up that will say API credential, select the provider, give me the API, give me the list, and click activate in order to activate that. If I go to the product reviews, I have to activate that. It will refresh the page and it will give me an option to configure that it will be done again in a pop-up box. So here configure and then select the single slug and the category slug. Close that. Now, if I want to see what I have changed, maybe in a later time, I will go inside, logged in, and say what I have put for slugs. I have to click configure, and then I will get the pop-up with all those settings. I cannot see directly inside here. Now, if I go to the second version, I will see that we have all the extensions in the left column that we can switch between those. And once I click something, the main content will give me what I have clicked. My first thought when I saw that was that I have to double the clicks in order to activate the ones that I want. So if I want to click cookies consent in order to activate, then I have to click it here and then go to the newsletter, click here, and then go to the product reviews, click it, and then click here, and then trading post, click it, and then click here. So basically 8 clicks in order to activate all of those free extensions. And in the first version, I just click activate the ones that I want inside the free extension tab. But once you work with that, you can see immediately why they build it that way, because all the options that you can have inside those extensions will be directly appeared inside here underneath the activate box. So if I go to the newsletter subscribe box, you will see here I can activate that and I will get all the options inside here instead of a pop-up box. So I can switch with the providers. I have more options as well. And then I can go and put the API and the list ID here and then save the changes. If I go to the product reviews, I will activate that. I don't have to refresh the page. It will not refresh automatically because I have all the options underneath, so I can switch between the slugs that I want and change the category slug as well and click Save Settings after that. And when I want to see what I have done for those changes, I just have to click it and I can see all the changes inside here. I don't have to re-click it in order to see in a pop-up box. Also, as you can see, what I activated immediately gets here a green circle, so I know immediately that this is activated. And I think this is something that I really like. I like this improvement, and I do like that I have all the settings underneath that. Now, let's go to the Pro extensions, and this is where we're going to spend most of our time. So we're going to start with the Shop Extra. Let's go first to the first version. And we had here into the Pro extension the one that is called Woocommerce Extra, which is basically all the settings that we had for WooCommerce. We just had a button that was activate or deactivate if it's the case that it's already activated. And then you don't have any other changes to do here. You have to go inside the customizer and do everything that you want to change. But in the second version, besides renaming that to Shop Extra, which basically means that it will support other e-commerce beside WooCommerce, and besides having the documentation link directly into here, if I activate that, I will see that I have boxes that I can enable or not enable if I don't want that feature. And I think that this is great. Now, I do like here to have another switch that would say activate all in case I want to activate all of those and then deactivate only those that I don't want, because in many cases I would like to activate more than those that will be deactivated. But I'm sure that they will add that feature in the future. Now, let's start by viewing first what we have in the Shop Extra. So we have floating cart that we're going to activate. I'm going to activate all the options, but I would like to say some words about those. We had that feature before. Quick view, this is also something that was in the first version. Filters, this is a new one, which is filters for the off-canvas area that we have in the website. And you can go and read the documentation about that. We have the wish list, which was a feature that we have previously. Compare view, new feature. We can compare products with a clear, as it says here, table system. We have the product search box. This is an old feature. We have that gallery, search by SKU, free shipping. This is a new feature. It's visually queue that tells your visitors how much the total cart must be enabled in order to be able to benefit with the free shipping, which is great. Variation swatches directly embedded into your theme, which is new feature as well. Product brands, new feature. It will talk about the brands that you have and they show their logo into the single page. Affiliate product links. This is a new feature that will benefit for the affiliate products, as you can see, with a few simple options. Custom tabs, new feature. You can add custom tabs inside your products. Size guide, new feature. You can add size charts guide inside your products. Custom thank you page, new feature. You can customize your thank you pages. And advanced review. I think that this is an old one. And maybe you want to enable all of those, so a switch to enable all of those would be great. Let's go to the next one, which is post type extras. Scroll up. And again, if you want to go here and activate the post up extra, you have to go and click activate. You don't have any other options inside here. Just activate that and then go into the customizer. But here we'll see that we have, of course, other options. We have read time, we have dynamic data, we have copy option. This is a new feature. You can copy the options from the customizer to another archive or single page. We have the post filter, new options, new feature as well. And we have the taxonomy customizations. So you can make some customization based on the taxonomy. I think that this is a new feature as well. Let's go to the Adobe fonts. This is basically the same. If we go to the custom font and activate that, we will see that basically it's the same thing, but it changed a little bit how it used to work. So here for the custom fonts, I have to activate that and then I will get a pop-up once I click to settings and I will upload the ones that I want. And also the same goes for the local Google fonts. I can activate that and then I can click the configure that I will get, add Google fonts, and then in a pop-up I will add all the fonts that I want. And for the second version, again, you don't have a pop-up, you just click activate and then underneath that you will get the options to add your local Google fonts and upload your own fonts if you want. The advanced menu stayed the same. Then we have the color mode switch. This is a new feature that adds a dark color scheme and you can switch with just the button. I'm going to enable that, and we're going to see it in the video. We have the custom code snippets that you can activate. Basically, it's the same feature, multiple sidebar, the same, shortcut bar, the same, and white label, the same. And of course, all of those features are going to be, once activated, they're going to show all the things that you can change underneath here. I think that those are enough with the extensions, and now let's go into the customizer. I'm going to refresh because I have enabled some options. So I have the customizer for the second version, and then I have the customizer for the first version as well. Let's also refresh here. Okay, I'm going to start with the colors because I really like what they have done with the colors. Let's click here the colors, and we're going to see what we have, the global color palette with 3 dots here. If we go to the old version, the first version, which is not of course the old version at this moment, but let's go into the colors and we see that we don't have anything here. Here into the global color palette, I can click here and I can see that I have color palettes and I have add new colors. Also the save palette, but I cannot click it because I haven't changed anything. If I click color palettes, I will get the color palettes and I can switch between all of those and immediately everything will change. So you can create 2 or 3 color palettes maybe with your clients and then show it and then switch immediately and see what they like. I would also like to change the names of the color palette, but I cannot do that. Let's click here. And now that I have those colors, I can click here and maybe add the new color. So it will immediately add here the new color that I can click and change the color that I want, probably give it an HTML immediately number. And also I have here, as you can see, the CSS variation, and this is also great. If you don't know about CSS variation, this is not a video to learn about that. You'll have to go and search it in Google. Basically, you will add your main colors and then you have variation from those colors created immediately. So if you go and change the main colors, all the variations will change in a single click. Once you add some more colors, you can click here and then the save palette here will be available, so you can save your palette and it will appear in your palettes here. Again, I would like to be able to change the names of the palettes that I have created. So maybe create something different here and name it. Also, the colors could have an option to name those because the color 1, color 2, color 3 doesn't help a lot. I would like to name those in a different name. As you can see, we also have the dark mode color palette, and this is because you can enable the dark color and you can activate that and switch the colors for the dark mode. And since we're talking about the dark mode, let's go and enable that. So we have to go into the header. Of course, you have to enable that first into the dashboard, and then you can go and grab the color switch. Let's put that on top like that. I'm going to click it. You can see that you can change the icon, and these are the 3 icons that are available. Reverse icon state, and if you click it, you can see that it's immediately reversed. This is the sun, and if I click it, you will see that I have the moon. And then we have the icon size. We have the label visibility, and we have the default color mode. And you can select which one is the default one. The OS aware, the operating system aware, basically checks if the operating system has a feature that says change the colors based on the hour that you have set, and if you have set it, it will change accordingly. For the design, we have some changes. As you can see, we can change the color icon, a transparent state, and the sticky state colors here, and also the margin. Let's publish that and see it in action. So I'm going to open that and I'm going to visit the store because I have brighter colors in the store. And as you can see, I have here the color switcher. I can click it and immediately it will go dark. Now, as you can see, some of those things are not working correctly because I haven't changed the colors for the dark mode, but you can do that and you can have immediately a switch that activates the dark mode. Now let's go back into the customizer. I'm going to click that and let's go back into the customizer. I'm going to remove the color switch and let's go back into the general tab. I'm not going to visit all the options here. Most of those haven't changed, but we have something new in the performance where we have the store gravatars locally to improve the speed if you are using gravatars. And then we can go and see probably the WooCommerce, and I think that these are the most features that we'll get with the second version. Let's go first with the single product and we can check the archive later on. I'm going to click here into the products. And I'm going to open up the coffee table product. And let's do that in the first version as well. I'm going to open here the product, single product, and then go into the products and open up the coffee table as well. Okay, now that we have opened, let's see first the first version. As we can see here, we have here the product gallery, and after that we have the gallery options, and then we have the product elements where we can enable or disable some elements, and then we can go into the title, change the font, change the color, change the weight, and make some changes for that. Then we can go for the sale badge, activate that or deactivate that, activate the star rating or deactivate, but I can't make any other changes between activating and deactivating and change a little bit the style. But now for the second version, if I scroll down, we will see that we have the product gallery, inside the page elements that we can change for the gallery. And if I go here, I have the product elements. And if I click it, I will see all the elements that I have inside that page. And instead of just activating and deactivating that, you can also drag and drop it and arrange the order that you can see that. So the price can go on top of the star rating, and immediately you will see something like that. But now you can see that it has a little bit of space here, but not enough here. So I need to add more space. So let's click into the price, and I will change a little bit the bottom spacing. Let's go to 20. And then for the star rating, let's switch that to 40, something like that. So as you can see, I can change the order, but I also change a little bit the space between those items. Let's scroll down. We will see that we have also payment methods, and I'm going to activate that. And let's scroll down. We will see now that we have the payment methods here. Let's open that. We will see that we have the title and then the icons that you can choose, and they will add the icons underneath the button because this is where I add those. And you can add Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover, and the other settings that we have inside here. Let's scroll down. We also will see that we have the additional info. I'm going to activate that, and I will see that it added a list here that says extra feature, premier quality, secure payments, and other things that are here. So you can change the list accordingly to your needs. I think that this will add into the visitor a little bit of guarantee that he will get the products that he's going to order, because this is an established website, an established business. So great add-ons. They're not the first that I have done it, but I really like that I can see those inside Blocksy as well. Free shipping bar, I can enable that, and I will see the bar on top once I add some products, and I will get the notification. I can add some more things in order to get advanced for the free method that I will be provided for the free shipping. As you can see, add $100 and get free shipping for that. I can add the brands, and probably the brands will go up on top, probably before the price, somewhere around here. But in order to get the price, you will have to add it. How we add the price? By going into the products and all products, it will refresh, basically, now that I have added those things. And as you can see, I have the brands here that you can add the brands. I have the product tabs, and I have the size guides. Basically, you will have to go add the name of the brand, then add the image, which is basically the most important thing, and then go into the product that you want and assign that to the brand that you have added. The same goes for the size guides. You can go add the size that you want for the size guide, and then add also the image for a comparison, and it will say what you want to do. As you can see here, we can create the whole page that will get us the size guide. Let's go back into the customizer, and let's scroll down, and we have enough with those options. And if we go to the design, we will see all the options that we had basically before. Here, the title font, the price font, we can change the colors and anything else that we have added. Now for the other products, the product tabs has also some changes. If we go back to the first version and we go for the product tabs, we can see that we have only two options here. One option and type 2, type 1, and we have only the horizontal alignment that we can do. Then we have some design options here. These are the tabs that I'm talking about. If we go to the second version, we have four options at this moment. We have the horizontal alignment, and then we have the description heading and the product brand tab. So we have more options inside this as well. All the other things that I checked were the same. So let's go now to the archive product and let's open also that here in the first version. And let's go for the products here and the products here. Immediately in the second version, you can see that we have also a type 3 for the shop settings, so you can switch into that. We don't have that in the first one. We have only two options, type 1 and type 2, but here we have also the type 3, and it will give us a little bit changed layout as you can see here. So the bar that you can see here is on the bottom of the image, but if we switch here, we can see that the bar will go in another place, here into the right of the image, and here if we switch it to the type 1, we will get that in the same position, but here the buttons and everything else change. Now, as you can see, also we have a compare icon here that you can click it and compare two products or maybe more. Let's do that. I'm going to go first into the header in order to enable the option to click it and see the customized products. So let's go first into the customizer. Let's go here and let's go to the header. Let's go to the compare. This is the one that I have to activate that. Enable that first and then add it into the header. As you can see, this is the icon. I can click it and then I have some things that I can change. The icon, the size, the icon badge and the visibility, and then I have the design options as well. And now that I have added that, I can go back here and let's go to the Woocommerce General. And here I have somewhere the compare. Here is the compare. And I can change the compare table fields, general, description, attributes. I can go with the SKU, availability, probably the brands as well. And we have the compare bar, which is a bar that will display at the bottom. If you enable that, then you can change a little bit how the bar will look and the label of the bar, the icon of the bar, and the design. Now that I have done that, let's go and publish that. And I will open the store. And let's click this and add that into the compare option, and then also this one. This is the bar that I'm talking about. You can click here to compare, or you can go and click here to compare. It's the same thing. And as you can see, this is the compare products tab that you will get. You have here the options that you enable. One thing that I'm missing here is the buy now button. It's missing at this moment. I would like to have it as well, and click it and immediately it will go into the cart. I do like that I have here the wish list because I maybe want to add that, but I would like also the buy product now button. Let's close that and let's go back into the customizer. Let's go back into the archive page to see if we have some differences inside there as well. Also, we have here the filter canvas, which is basically a new one. Then you can add your filter canvas and have those filtered here. And once you add the available filters, because I haven't installed any plugins for filters, you will have all of those settings inside here. The filter canvas as well has options, as you can see. This is the type 2 that you can click, and let's see how this will look. So it will add all the filters available on top. So it will add that and slide the filters inside here. Again, I don't have any filters here. And you can have those settings changed a little bit, as you can see here. And basically this is the new feature because the type 1 was something that we had in the first version. Let's go back, and we also have here the active filters, and we can show the active filters that we have enabled. Now into the cart options, we have here the options that we can again change the order and activate or deactivate what we don't want to have. In the first version, we couldn't change the order. We can just enable or disable what we don't want to show, but this is another great feature that we can just go and put the price on top of the title if we want. And as you can see, this is how it would look. The design has all the features that we need. And let's see if we have something new in the product options here in the cart options. We have the content block that I didn't talk about, but you can add blocks and create blocks and add them where you want them. You can add it in a single product, you can add it in the title, you can add it in the product card, as you can see. We have the swatches that we can enable, we have the brands, we have the SKU, export categories, and all of those settings are great to have. All of the other things I think are the same, so let's go back and then let's go into the general, and here we're going to see some changes. Let's go back here into the first version and let's click into the general. Let's start with the badges and let's go for the sale stock badge here and to the second version as well, product badges. This is how they named it. And you will see that the second version has also the archive and single, so you can show the badges into the single pages as well. Into the first version we didn't have those options. Also we have another badge that will be featured badge, and I think the new badge is something as well because it's different. We have other options here as well. Let's go back and let's go to the checkout page. The account page is the same and we have some other options here, but if we want to see them I have to go and add something to the cart and then go to the checkout page. Checkout page, and I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to add the same product, daily chair. Checkout page, and let's open the checkout here as well. As you can see, I have only the coupon form and the highlight required fields option here, but here I have also the product image and the quantity input. So if I enable the product image, I can see the product image that it will appear here, and the quantity input also is something different, that I could change the quantity inside my cart. This is something that I couldn't do into the first version, and I cannot do that in most themes. I do like that I can change all of those and actually see the image of my product into the checkout form. Let's go back again to both of those customizers. I have here the cart page. I didn't have that option inside the first version. And basically you have two options here to quantity auto update. So once you change the quantity into the cart page, it will automatically changed, and you have the coupon form to add it there to see immediately the final price for the product, of course, besides the shipping and probably if you have any payment fees. Let's go and see how it looks. So let's go and view the cart. Again, those features are not available for the first version. So here, if I enable the auto update, I don't have to update the cart at this moment. As you can see, this was disappeared, and once I do here too, it will immediately update the total price here. The coupon form is here, this one, and I can disable that and I would not have the coupon code here. The size guides, of course, is new because we didn't have that feature in the first version. We have a model or a size panel that we can change between those two. We have the quick view, also something that we didn't have, and we couldn't change all of those settings into the first version. We can change between model, image, and card. We can change the width. We can change the image ratio and sizes, and also for the design we can change colors and fonts. For the comparison, we already saw that. For the wish list, we have the same things here for the logged users and the old users. For the affiliate products, we have the image affiliate link, title affiliate link, open button link in a new tab, image affiliate link, and open button link in a new tab. The reviews have also other features, new features. So we have average score, review title, image upload, and review voting. All of those are new features. Free shipping, here we have the show in cart page, show in checkout page, and show in mini cart. So you can show all of those and you will see something that says the amount that is missing in order to get the free shipping. And here, if I go and put here 1, then I would not get the free shipping because I don't have reached the goal, which is $100. And you can change, if you want, the text that says add more to get the free shipping. Let's go back. Then we have the variation swatches, and if you want to enable that and have it embedded inside your theme, then you can go and change all the things that you want inside here. So you can see that all the changes that are here are pretty amazing. I do like all of those things that they have changed inside the general tab. For the last feature of the video, I would like to see here the blog post, single post, and category post copy. So if I click here, in any other of those 3 options, and I can click wherever I want, I will have here the 3 dots. If I click it, I can see that I can copy the options that I want. So choose what set of options you want to copy. All options, page title, page structure, or page elements. So let's say that I want to copy the page title because I have created a nice title with a nice background, with amazing colors for the title. Maybe arrange them in the left, give them a little bit of height and make some changes, and I want to copy that to another category or to the search bar or to the WooCommerce category. And then I can go and copy something different like the page structure and put that also to the product reviews or to the pages. So I do like that option as well. I think it will save a lot of time. Overall, for the review of the second version, Blocksy is my favorite theme at this moment, and I think that it will keep being my favorite theme. It has amazing features, it has a great support and very fast support team that they will reply immediately to anything that I would ask. All the features that I saw into the second version are amazing, and I'm really glad that I will get this version soon. Immediately I will go into some websites that I have already created with that WooCommerce website, and I'm going to activate the payment methods into the single products and the lists and other things that I saw here. I would also deactivate some plugins, basically the compare features, because now they are embedded in the website, which are great. So very, very nice things for the Blocksy second version. I'm really happy with this update, and hopefully they will land it this week. So thanks for watching, you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.